Okay, my hair is the darkest it's ever been. I'm going through kind of an anyways, I'm going through some kind of crisis where I really needed bangs, and it's the darkest it's ever been because my hairstylist couldn't color my hair till later. She's really booked. So try not to judge too hard. What's up, friends? Welcome or welcome back. Blah, 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 blah. What's up, friends? Welcome or welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Carissa here, and I'm bringing you a tag video. It's a long-awaited, long overdue tag video. I was tagged by the magical and beautiful Kloee Taylor here on YouTube to do the My Magical YouTube Journey tag, and I just want to say thank you so much to Kloee for tagging me. I love her so much. I'm dropping all of her information down below in the description if you guys don't know who she is. She is a beautiful and magical tarot reader here on YouTube. She's also an incredible gamer. It's actually how she started, and I love Kloee Taylor. I mean, you guys already know we've done a collab before. I hope to work with her again, and she's just absolutely inspiring. She's been one of the most amazing tarot readers here on YouTube who have inspired my journey. We'll get into that as we do the tag, but nonetheless, she's incredible, absolutely magical and cozy. I love her so much. The vibes are immaculate over on her channel. So without further ado, we're going to dive right on in to this tag because there are quite a few questions and I don't want to waste anybody's time. So let's just dive right on in, okay? Question number 1. What is your channel name and what is the significance behind it? So you guys know it's 9 3/4. People don't always get it because it's 9 and 3 QTR. You may be familiar with the fact that I am a Potterhead. I love Harry Potter. Ever since the first book came out when I was in elementary school, I'm probably aging myself, but I don't care. I fell in love with the Harry Potter series and saga, and I loved it from the books to the movies. It never ended for me. It never stopped. It was always a thing. And then, so why is it 9 and 3 QTR? It's because here where I live, license plates can only be 6 characters. So I had to get creative with it, and that is why it's 9 3/4. I built a show car, which I'll pop a picture on the screen, and that kind of was the inspiration for it. I themed it around Harry Potter. I did not build this alone by any means. I had a partner help me. My hubs helped me do this, of course. So yes. But that is the significance behind the channel name. I've always wanted to do YouTube. In what form sense, it just didn't really come to me. I just wanted to put my love and affinity for Harry Potter behind it, I guess. I feel like I'm babbling too much, so I'll just cut it off there. But that is the significance behind the channel name. I wanted to put a little spin of what I love into this magicalness. And yeah, question number 2. What type of content do you create on your channel? For example, vlogs, educational, DIY, live streams, and so on. So you guys know, I do tarot readings here, pickle card readings. That is the main content that I create here on the channel. I do dabble into like Harry Potter content as far as like unboxings. It's been a hot minute since I've done that because I do, you know, I'm not sponsored by any means by any of those things. So spending my own money on those boxes and things like that, it's a lot, you know, it's not cheap. So yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten I've chosen to spend my money on that. And then like, yeah, I do want to put more energy into witchier type of content. I feel like I kind of shunned that part of my life for a lot of reasons. I felt a lot of shame. I felt a lot of like I don't want to say imposter syndrome, but like just a lot of like there's so many people better than me out there. But through a lot of healing and a lot of shadow work lately, I feel like it's time for me to step out of that, and it's time for me to bring it and share it with the world. And yeah, so you'll be seeing a lot more of that coming out on the channel, and I'm excited. So I hope you are too. Number 3, what inspired you to start your channel? A couple years ago, probably during COVID, I went through a really hard time, and I don't talk about it much. I probably should start talking about it more, but it was a really rough time for me, and I randomly saw a pick a card video on my YouTube page. Mind you, I never knew these existed at the time. I've never seen one, and I've never searched for one, and randomly this girl's pick a card showed up on my page, and I was like, huh, interesting. So I clicked on it, and it resonated, every single word. It was like she knew exactly what was happening, exactly what I was going through, and I felt like this major push to pick up my cards again and get back into reading and doing this. For those of you who don't know, I've actually closet read for myself since I was little, since I was a kid. So it's kind of crazy how everything happened, but yeah. So that's cool. And I still watch her to this day. She's actually really huge on YouTube. Here's the Gem Goddess. So she's incredible. Question number 4. How long have you been on YouTube as a content creator? Oh, this one's hard, okay? Consistently, which is kind of hard to say because I haven't really been consistent lately, but for 2 years. However, I did dabble in other content creation forms here on YouTube, and I've been so scared because I got like a horrible comment before, like years ago, doing like a hair tutorial or something, and I took it down. And even I have some gaming content up still for Call of Duty on another channel. So technically, I don't even know, 10 years. That sounds crazy. I'm not even that old. No, I'm just kidding. But really, that's kind of how long. Consistently though, about 2 years, as far as like this channel goes. What are your hobbies? Number 5. What are your hobbies outside of your channel? Outside of this, I really love creation, period. I'm very artistic. I love working with like drawing, writing, playing with my dogs, gaming. I'm a huge nerd. I feel like nerds rule the world. So if you're a nerd, hey, drop down in the comments and let me know. I just picked up Hogwarts Legacy for my Switch. So if you're playing, let me know in the comment section how you are enjoying it. And yeah, I'm a mom, so I love hanging out with my daughter and doing all those things. But yeah, those are pretty much my hobbies outside of my channel. Number 6, is there a new style of content that you want to try? Yeah, actually, I really would love to dabble in just kind of like, I think it's really cool when people are getting ready, like just short form content even, getting ready and sharing a story, like a quick little story about what happened that people can relate to or think it's funny or think it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened to you. You know, like things like that. Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's sharing a little more with you guys, and I feel like I like that kind of stuff. So I think that's really cool. And I also want to try sharing more of like the healing journey. I think the dark parts of healing, not to say that, you know, it's cool to spread darkness or anything like that, but I do feel like with the way things are in society, toxic positivity is really huge right now. And I feel like what's not normalized enough is the hard parts of healing, the hard parts of going through shadow work, the shitty parts, you know? And I kind of want to normalize that. I kind of want to like share that parts with all of you so that you guys know it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to feel, you know, like shit, even though everything's going great for you. You know, I want to normalize that and help you to feel that it's okay. I hope if you get it, you get it. Question number 7, how do you plan out your content? This is where watching Chloe's video for this tag, I was super inspired because she is so organized, and this is why she's so on it with her content. Oops, I probably have been touching my microphone this entire time. I'm so sorry, guys. She's so planned out and so organized with her content, and I am totally the opposite, where like if I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, and if I'm not, I'm not. And that is probably why I'm so all over the place, and I'm not consistent with my content, and I do want to make an effort to change that. I do want to change all of that. I'm going through a lot personally, as we all are. Everything's so chaotic lately. I actually got a personal reading from my girl Alyssa on Celtic Fairy Tarot. I highly recommend her. She's one of my best friends here on YouTube, so I love her so much. But yeah, right now it's kind of just what I'm feeling. Whatever comes to me, I kind of throw up there, I put together, and that is not really how I want things to go. I do want to be more organized, more on top of it, and that's when I feel my best, to be honest with you. So things are gonna change. Question number 8, what are your tools of the trade? Example, cameras, mics, lighting, software. So I did my best to be very prepared when coming into this YouTube journey. I wanted the best of the best and all of those things. I did research. However, I feel like I fell short. I feel like I failed, and that is the life of a perfectionist and just who I am. I feel like I don't have the best of the best, and I feel like you don't really need the best of the best, to be honest, to get started. I do have a Sony ZV-1 camera that I use, and I absolutely love it. Would I like a newer one? Absolutely. But I'm very grateful and very blessed that I have this camera, and I love it so much. My lighting, I will pop it on the screen because I don't know what it's called, but it's basically a similar version to a key light. But it's like a knockoff version. I do need something better because I feel like my lighting is not the best. I don't have natural lighting available to me where I am, so I got to work on that. And my microphones, I definitely need to upgrade those. I feel like you guys give me so much grace with my audio, and I appreciate you all so much. I think I use something called a lavalier ceramic blink 500, and it's not bad. I know it's actually rated pretty good, but I think for me it just doesn't blur out the background noise as great as I would like to, for you guys as well, especially with my dogs, and I just have a lot going on in the background and feel like I get a lot of complaints. But yeah, it looks like this. It kind of clips. I'm so sorry, and I always touch the mic, so I apologize. But yeah, it clips onto me, and then I have a transmitter attached to the camera, things like that. But that's what I use, guys. And yeah, I got fancy with it to not rely on a camera battery. I have something plugged into my camera to make it not a battery. I don't remember what it is. If I figure it out, I will drop it in the comment section. I mean, in the description box. Question number 9, as a content creator, do you experience burnout? If so, what does that look like for you, and how do you recover from it? I experience burnout all the time. You guys probably notice it when I don't create. I actually experience it in ways in which I feel like I'm unworthy. I feel like I'm an imposter. And I need a lot of balance in my life. I feel like I'm very go, and what happens is, like, behind the scenes of filming or doing your reading, I don't allow myself to cleanse or properly ground after the fact, and so things tend to cling on and tug at me, and I just it takes its toll on me, and I've been doing better at closing everything out. But for me, it looks like exhaustion. It looks like going to bed and waking up still tired, like I didn't go to bed. It feels like that. And yeah, how do I recover is just trying to catch up on rest. Trying to move my body more, even though I haven't been doing a great job at that. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Question number 10. Which video are you the most proud of and why? That's a hard one, guys. I feel like the ego in me would say like the one with the most views, but that's really not the one. I think the one I'm the most proud of is the first video, because I was so scared to post it and I did it. Another one that I would be the most proud of is probably my very first collab, or any collab at that, to be honest with you, because I feel like anytime that I get the honor of working with someone else, of joining magical forces with someone else, I think that's a really big honor to be able to share energy with somebody, to be able to, you know, have someone be like, hey, do you want to work with me? And I'm like, yeah, you know, if you feel their vibe. I'm not saying like just go ahead and work with anyone, you know. I've been very blessed to have met so many amazing people here on YouTube, and honored to work with them, the people that I have been able to work with, you know, and I'm just so inspired by them, and just in a state of gratitude, to be honest with you, because not only have I been able to work with them, like doing content, but like behind the scenes, like we've created a friendship, and so I'm very, very blessed for that. But yeah, I don't feel like I answered the question properly, but that's just what it is, guys. Which leads to number 11. Who inspires you within the magical pagan divination YouTube community? And honestly, there's so many people. So first and foremost, and this is in no particular order by importance or anything, but I do have to shout out the Gem Goddess, because she was the first video I ever watched. And that kind of led me down the rabbit hole that I'm in of, you know, this whole thing. I feel like had I not clicked on that video, I wouldn't be here. She's absolutely phenomenal, right? And I love her, but there's also so many magical people that I've had the pleasure of being inspired by, and that includes Alyssa of the Celtic Fairy Tarot, one of my best friends here on YouTube. I love her so much. She's so magical and so gifted. Kloee Taylor, I mean, need I say more? She's absolutely phenomenal. One of the most inspiring people. Absolutely, she's inspired my channel so much. ASO Tarot, I mean, freaking queen. I freaking love her so much. Kino Tarot, the Hermit Tarot. I've learned so much from her as well. Oh my gosh, I feel horrible if I forget somebody. I'm gonna forget people. I take migraine medication and my mind forgets so many things. Lexi the Leo, you guys know I have a special place in my heart for her. She's inspired me so much. I've been on the journey with her from when she was such a small channel, and to see her grow and blossom, I mean, it's been a beautiful thing. Tay, I friggin' love Tay. She has been inspiring me to just really step in to me and my power, and just stop shrinking small for people. Like, I love you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Chemistry with Kismet. I love you. You're so strong. Odessa. I love you too. Gosh, I'm gonna forget so many people, and I'm so sorry. I will link everybody on the screen and down below. I feel like I need to pull my phone up and cheat, because there are just too many people to drop names. Vanessa Samina, I mean, absolute queen. Yeah, Did I say Tay? I absolutely said Tay. K Moon, thank you. Charlotte, happy twins, 1111. She has been a mentor of mine for so much of my mediumship journey. I'm getting emotional just thinking about how far I've come. So thank you. Allie's tarot. I love her so much too. Luna. I love Luna. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting people. Baba Jolie is cool. I like her a lot too. I mean, honestly, there are just so many people I'm gonna forget. Julissa, White Rose, Guidance, I love you. But honestly, I'm just really grateful to be here with all of you. So thank you. Which leads to question number 12. Are there any channels you recommend? Everybody I just mentioned, I will link them all down below in the description box. Please go check them out if you are not already watching, and subscribe to them. I love them all so much. Question number 13. Do you believe there are misconceptions about being a magical pagan divination YouTuber? Absolutely. I get asked if I get asked ridiculous questions all the time, to which I don't judge anyone for any of their beliefs by any means, to each their own. I'm just going to say yes, I do believe there are misconceptions about us. I do believe there are people spreading false things and pretending to be reading and channeling things that they're really not. I'm not saying like every single channeler has good intentions by any means. I'm not saying that at all. I do feel that it is up to the person watching to use their judgment and discernment as to whether or not a reading is for you, especially when it comes to a pick a card or general type of reading, just because, like, even for astrology type of things, just as it says it's your sign or your placement, it is still a general reading. It's still a general channel, and so while you might be a Taurus rising with this moon, it does not necessarily mean these exact things are going to unfold for you, or these exact things are going to happen. And so don't get upset when it doesn't unfold that way. So just be really mindful of those things. We still have free will. We still have all of these things that play into that affect everything that unfolds. And we can't control other people. We can't control what other people choose. We can't control what we choose for ourselves. And it's really about understanding that we still have free will at the end of the day. It's up to us at the end of the day, and we can only control our own actions, our own choices at the end of the day. And I'm going to leave it there because I feel like I can go on and on. Question number 14. What do you like and dislike about being on YouTube? Oof. I really enjoy being able to grow a community where I felt like I was not always accepted. Still do, to be honest with you, in this world. Where, you have to be a certain way, you have to fit in a certain box, where people look at you funny because you like certain things, like, oh, you're how old and you like Harry Potter, or you're into tarot and all of these things. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like everybody's allowed to be who they are, and that's okay. If you don't like it, like, you can go somewhere else. You don't need to shit on other people in that way. And I feel like it sucks to feel that way. It sucks to feel like you can't be yourself around certain people in your life. And I wanted to create a community here on YouTube where you feel like yourself. You can be yourself and you can be proud of that. You don't have to feel like your dreams are too big. Like, fuck that. Don't let other people tell you you can't dream big. You have to dream smaller. Like, no. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that at all. And I feel like what I dislike about being on YouTube is that sometimes people can be mean on the internet because they feel like they have this brave mask on because people can't really see who you are. And I get it. You know, maybe you can't be that person in real life, you know, but like at the same time, it hurts. It cuts deep, just as deep, if not deeper, because I'm really putting myself out there um, for other people to see, people I don't even know. Um, so yeah, that's the dislike. The dislike is like putting myself out there, talking to a camera. I have no idea how this is gonna go, and just hoping I don't look stupid. So, fingers crossed. That was awkward. Question number 15. What are some of the challenges and struggles you face creating on this platform, and how do you overcome them? I go through funks. I mean, I feel like everybody does, you know, creative funk where you just don't feel like doing it. You feel like uninspired. You feel like it doesn't matter what you do, you just can't win sometimes. And as far as like overcoming it, I find that you just have to show up sometimes. Or you have to just do something out of the box. This last time before I got my camera out after not filming for how long, I had to talk to a friend, and I talked to Alyssa, and she helped me so much. So I feel like talking to someone who is doing this too is really helpful. Maybe you're starting off though and you don't have a friend. Hi, I'll be your friend. But yeah, really, I think like doing something fun, doing something that really is kind of nonsensical, like doesn't require your brain to really think about it, like whether it be just putting your hand to a piece of paper and drawing whatever, not thinking about how it's going to look, or just writing anything and whatever comes to mind. It doesn't have to make sense. Dancing, just to dance and move your body, you know, dance it out. I'm a firm believer in that, and just, yeah, getting out of that funk helps. Question number 16. What is your what is your opinion on monetization, paywalls, or other exclusive content? Example, Patreon or other membership services. So I'm a firm believer in go get it. Go get it. Content creation is not easy. It takes time. It's not like how Hollywood or society makes it look like, where you're like, oh my god, I'm making like $10,000 overnight. Like, no. Honestly, guys, this is not paying my bills. I wish it were. So every little bit helps. When I tell you, like, I absolutely appreciate you all, it's because I do, you know, every penny counts, honestly. When I create, it's because I do it. I love it. I do it out of love. I do it because it feels good. It feels like I'm following my calling, if that makes sense. And I know that sounds so cliche, but I guess it's like one of those things where like you look at somebody who's doing something like, I don't want to say doctor because I feel like doctors get paid really well, but like doctors also have to do a lot of hard stuff, you know, and it's something that like I feel like some doctors, like nurses, I feel like in order for you to be a really good nurse, you have to also have heart, you know, like really care about the job that you're doing. It's not just about the money. It's too hard for it to be about the money. You know what I mean? I mean, in my opinion, but if you have a better example, maybe, yeah. Number 17, do you have any boundaries on this platform? Why or why not? I try to not let things be personal. When I get like a comment that hits a little hard. I've been very fortunate though. You guys are very kind to me, so I appreciate you all so, so much. That I haven't had any very many mean comments, maybe like one or two. But yeah, those are my boundaries. Do you have any current goals for your channel? Absolutely. My goals are to create more content consistently for you guys, and also to step it up on my Patreon. I do want to create more fun things for Patreon, as far as like group rituals where only my Patreon members get access to the group rituals, and also do like cool drops there. As far as like what said drop would be, it would be like, I don't know, I'm still working on the details of the drop, but like someone will get access to like a $2 reading or something. Like it's going to be something ridiculous, you know? Something like that. It can't be, yeah. I'm working on it. Number 19, what are some of the mistakes you've made and how did you fix them? Some of the mistakes I've made were, hold on. Okay, hopefully my microphone lasts because it's going to die and my other one is going to die also. Some of the mistakes I've made I feel like some of the mistakes I made were really relying heavily on the view count of my videos. I think that's a really big mistake. Don't stare at the view count because it's going to drive you crazy and it doesn't matter. When you're doing videos like pick-a-cards, you can't be focused on the numbers. You need to be focused on your collective. What is the reason that you're doing these pick-a-card videos? It's because you are trying to bring healing, clarity, and answers to your collective, and you need to trust in knowing that the right people are going to find your reading when they're meant to find it. So don't focus on that, and if you're focused on that, you're in this for the wrong reason. Another thing that was a mistake of mine was audio. Another thing that was a mistake of mine was, and I didn't get to fix it yet, is my camera setup. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix it yet. I'm figuring it all out. I feel like a lot of other readers out there, the way they have their setup is like with a tripod over their table. I don't have that set up right now. If I could show you how mine is set up, my desk is absolutely a mess. I'm kind of embarrassed to show it right now. I'm pretty embarrassed to show you my desk, actually. I would show it to you, but I shouldn't show it to you. It's that bad. Yeah. It's like got these arms, and I have a thing that tilts down and it shoots down, which I really do like, but it's not sturdy enough. So yeah. Oh, and other mistakes, and news in light of other mistakes I've made, is audio. Sometimes when I'm doing my video, I don't check the audio first, and I think a lot of it has to do with the type of microphone that I use. Is like I can't see or hear the audio through my camera to double check that it's okay. So I just have to pray. I have to just check the wiring and pray. So during retrograde season, I'm like, please work, please. Yeah. Question number 20. What are some of the ways your channel has grown since you made your first video? Well, I'm proud to say that our channel is at a whopping, I think we hit 2,000, and it's teetering up and down between 1990-ish to 2000-ish. So I'm very proud of our family growing. I love all of you so, so much. I feel like we've been able to reach so many people, help so many people, and it's not only about the number, but it's about just how much our family has grown and the fact that we've been able to do so many collaboration videos. It's always an honor to work with other readers here on YouTube and just be a part of their energy. The cool thing about that is like, we'll do a reading together, and the way our readings sync up is just, that's the magical thing about it. The way things line up, and the way how, you know, someone will pick a pile here and a pile there and a pile here, and it's like they get a connecting message throughout everyone's reading, and it's mind-blowing. So I absolutely love that, and I think that's so cool. And yeah, I've made so many family friends through that, and I love it so much. Number 21, have you ever wanted to quit making videos? Why or why not? Honestly, no. I think maybe after like the first couple of weeks, yes, I thought about quitting. Like, nope, I shouldn't do this. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have. But you ever have that feeling where so deep in the bones of your soul, yeah, your soul has bones, you just know you're supposed to be doing something. You just know this is for you. I had that feeling. I still have that feeling that this is what I'm supposed to do. This is it, and I'm doing it, and it's happening, and it doesn't matter how fast it's happening, and it feels so good, and it feels so right, and it's just, I feel like I'm in my element, and it's good. So you're just trusting the process and letting it do its thing, and that's how I felt. That's how I feel. So yeah, that's that. Number 22, what do you wish you knew before starting your YouTube channel journey? I wish I knew how to be more consistent. I wish I knew how to plan out things more, how to be more savvy with my thumbnail. I'm a pretty aesthetic person, so I think like getting more of a theme with my thumbnails would be something I think about more. Yeah, I think that's something I wish I knew before starting, and like just how much I wanted to really put forth going forward. I think like I am somebody who put everything I made into expanding my deck collection as opposed to upgrading certain other things, like let's say my microphone, you know. So right now I'm just kind of playing catch up as far as like, you know, do I want to buy a new deck, or do I want to upgrade my microphone, or, you know, one of my lights is kind of going out, so do I want to change that, that kind of thing. Planning out how you want to do it. Could you bootstrap it all the way and use your phone? Absolutely. I know people who do that, and they're doing amazing. Their growth is phenomenal, and they're doing way better a job than I could ever imagine doing with mine. You know what I mean? So absolutely you could do it. Question number 23. Do you post on any other platforms? If so, what are they? Yes, I do. I post on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm thinking about doing Twitch. So what do you guys think about that? Live streaming on Twitch. I can technically go live on TikTok already, so I've been thinking about that. And let me know, would you guys like to do a YouTube live? Because I do like the aspect of doing live. I'm just so scared that no one's going to show up. So let me know. Yeah. Question number 24. Do you have any advice for those wishing to create a channel? Yes, just start. Don't be so pent up on having everything perfect. Like, don't worry so much on everything being perfect, having the perfect camera, having the perfect this or that. Like, just show up. I would say, if anything, make sure your audio is good and your lighting is good. If you have an iPhone or whatever, I think the camera on that is perfect. As far as like the microphone quality goes, if you have one of those like plug-in microphones for your iPhone, I think that's good enough to get you going as far as that goes. But yeah, there are so many cheaper microphone options to get you started as far as like your audio goes. I think that's the most important thing for people, but you'll be fine. Just show up and get going, and you got this. And yeah, good luck. Who will you tag in this video is the last question. And guys, I have so many people that I want to tag. I will list them all on the screen and drop them in the description box down below. To name a few, you already know I'm going to tag Alyssa, Lexi, the Leo. I'm pretty sure Kloee already tagged ASO, so Madison, let's go girl. I'm gonna tag you again. Kino, Lorraine from the Hermit Tarot. It would be really awesome if someone, it would be really awesome if the Gem Goddess did this too, or Vanessa Samina. Venus Tarot, the White Rose, Guidance, Luna, Chemistry with Kismet. I'm forgetting so many people, you guys. This is really bad. My brain is not on. I'm gonna drop them all on the screen right now and in the description box. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I'm sorry my background is not prettier. I'm not used to having my camera facing like this. I had to even figure out if I had a tripod to put this on and bring it out. It's all dusty and crusty and stuff. So yeah, and now my desk is a mess because it's all gross and stuff. So we're just gonna have to go clean up and stuff. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for sitting through this. It's a pretty long ass video. Grab some snacks and all that jazz, because yeah, that was really weird. My microphone's gonna die. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Kloee, for tagging me in this video, and I'm looking forward to it. If you guys do this video, tag me so I can watch it and so I know you did it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just gonna hawk your pages to see that you did it. Don't mind my hair. It's the darkest it's ever been. I love you guys so much. Have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you soon.